having very harvest-like weather at the minute. We've just had a huge shower of rain. We haven't cut any of our winter barley yet. It's burnt off now about 10 days. And we were hoping maybe to get cutting at it tomorrow, which is actually Sunday. Today is Saturday. And well, we just had a huge shower of rain, so I don't know now if we'll be doing that cutting tomorrow, so we'll just have to see what the weather does. From the forecast, from what I can see, it's only going to be a couple of showers this evening, and then it's to be good on Sunday, Monday and Tuesday, but we'll have to just see how that plays out. So I'm spreading some slurry again today. As you can see from my first number of videos, I spread quite a bit of slurry. I'm spreading today on, we've moved another batch of our cows. We've actually taken them home. This is an out farm that I'm spreading on. Some rented land that we have. And yeah, we're just going to try and let a bit of a bank of grass get built up in front of the cows, so hence why we took them home. We've got a couple of fields at home that they can eat, and they can stay at home maybe for about a week and a half, or maybe even 2 weeks, and once they have that, then they come back up here. But it'll just give this a chance just to get on ahead of it, ahead of the cows. And yes, this is actually a golf course up until 3 years ago. We've had it rented now for the past 3 years, more or less since it closed. There was a cut of silage taken off it before we took it, and yeah, we've had it ever since. There's about 80 acres, or just over 80 acres, that is farmable on it, and there's 106 acres in total, with the rest being there's a forest on it, or a wood. So the 80 acres that we're farming, we graze 25 acres here at the front of it with a batch of cows, and the other, there's almost 40 acres then in spring barley, with the remaining field then that's left we cut hay of it. So it's about 1.5 miles from our farmyard, so it's useful to have. There's no facilities on it for handling any of the cows or calves or anything like that, so if anything goes wrong, you have a sick animal, it's either try and get them into a corner and get them loaded on the trailer, or if you have to do anything with the herd, you have to get out on the road and walk them home, which leaves it a little bit awkward, but not much we can do about it. It's only on a short-term lease, so it wouldn't justify spending any money on it to put any sort of facilities up or do anything major. So yes, as you can see, most of the trees are still in this front part of it from the golf course, so you can have them spread in and out of the trees, which isn't ideal, but you kind of get used to it. It is quite hilly, and you have to watch out for some of the bunkers are still here. Sand is the kind of has grass growing through it, but it's still there. It does have its advantages with all the trees and the sand bunkers, because it's ideal for the cows and calves. Even on cold days, the cows and calves can get shelter. We can get in amongst the trees, and you even see the calves all lying in the bunkers. The sand, I'm sure, is much warmer than the soil, and they seem to like it anyway. Plus, being in the bunkers, they're down below the breeze and the wind level, so it all kind of goes over the head. So it is great shelter. It's a great place for keeping cattle or having cows and calves. Yeah, but the downside is not having the facilities to do anything with them. But there's not much we can do about that. Most of the trees on the piece of land that is in tillage, the trees have all been taken out of that, so that's kind of clear. That's a clear span for ploughing and cutting, and parts of it is quite hilly, but there's good soil on it. A few parts of it maybe is a little bit stony. But it's not bad. It grows good enough crops of barley, and yeah, so we'll just have to see what the weather does now for the crops. See if we get cutting tomorrow. We're not going to know for sure until then, because a friend of ours who cuts it, we have no combine of our own, so the guy who cuts it for us, he has all his cut, and he had to cut some for another guy today, so it depends, I suppose, on whether he got it finished before this rain started. He hadn't much to cut for the other guy, so hopefully it all works out and we can get started tomorrow. We've got 2 plots to do. The 25 acres that's in beside the race course in Dundalk, the dog track and the horse track. And then we have there's almost 20 acres down in another piece then up near Kilcairley, which isn't too far away, so it'd be nice to get it cut and get the straw lifted and all done before the rain. There's heavy rain coming on Wednesday according to the forecast, so we're just going to have to see what happens. As you can see here now, there's a bunker straight in front of me, so you kind of have to slurry around it in a particular way that you don't end up with the slurry tanker on its side. You see there's more bunkers here now on this part of it, and you can see then where this flat top was where the green was, where you'd lay the balls into, or where the flag would be, and the bunkers there were either side of it. So you see now, this here will be quite bumpy. Oh. These aren't too deep, these bunkers. Some of the other ones you can't drive through them. It is a bit of a pain now spreading on it, but what do you do? Yeah, this land was part of an estate, which is known locally as Bell's Farm or Bell's Estate. Had a sizable lump of land to it and a big old period house, which is still there, the period house. this share of rain will probably put pay to our harvest aspirations for tomorrow. It's lasted quite a bit longer than what I expected it would, or what the radar showed it was going to last. So unless it's a very good evening and a very good morning in the morning, I'd say we'll not get cutting tomorrow. But we'll just have to see. So that's really it for now. I'll as soon as we get going at the harvest, I'll take some footage of that. I hope to get some drone footage, and of course I'll do a bit of GoPro footage as well. And so that's hopefully in the next few days. You'll see lots of that. We'll square bale probably about 1500. We need about 1500 small square bales for our own farming operation, and there's probably about another 500 for a couple of other customers as well, and we'll round bale the rest of it. So there'll be a lot of footage go in the next week or so. We'll all be coming online, so I'll get as much footage as I can of it all and get it posted up. And that's it for now. Thank you very much for watching. As always, any new subscribers is always welcome. And thanks to everyone who has subscribed and watches the videos. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one.